Okay, welcome to the HSR update for Saturday. So here we're going to take a look at some of the action. And so as we're coming down in here, you can see these huge rallies from 1577 across here. And we'll get to that some other time. But what I want to address is as you come down and there's some other action, but this is where you start looking across here. You're starting to see some possible shouldering action. And this is where I was talking about you may end up seeing this as a huge shoulder, some kind of giant head develops, and which turn into a super head. And then over here you may have this shoulder with a high neckline, which is bullish. Um, so as we came down into here to 1228, so here's where you ended up. Okay, so sometimes you stop above it, sometimes at it, sometimes into it. And so here you are. Look, the moves out of here, and here's a second touching or third touching. Here's a second touching, a third touching, and then you get into the head zone. So now you're looking for a much bigger rally up into the, wherever, into these highs here, sort of the 1400 area, and you get it. So, and then you start your right shouldering process, again around that 1228 zone, which is in this case 1124. You turned out 1167. At this point, it doesn't really matter. You're just making these shoulders, and then you're looking for the neckline blast off, and you get it. So where does this lead you to playing with the minors off of these lows? Well, here you see it. As you come into these zones, okay, here's 19 to 26. Okay, 30% moves. 15 to 22. It looks like nothing here. Looks like nothing. You're talking about a 50% move in GDX. Okay, and from here, hey, almost a tripling. A 2.5 bagger. Okay, from on your rally to the head, and then you get into this again. 18 to 25. Okay, easy 30%. Over here now, you're coming up to the neckline, way bigger. But I mean, you're already, who cares? And you get your bankster spice, to add to the fun. And again, if we go forwards, look where you are across here. So that, this is where you can come in and you get this beautiful $30 area and you pull back to it. So you want to come in with your PJ, and you're already up 30%, okay, on GDX from those areas, and never mind some of the individual miners. Okay? So again, when you look at it here, okay, you're way above. This is where you are on GDX. This is what the naked shorting has done. It's just an outrageous ripoff. But when you're playing off of these zones, you don't really care about the ripoff artists. All you know is you're making 20 to 50 to 100%, on a head rally is enormous. Okay, so now we're looking at coming out of here. Of course, you're holding some core positions. You may have some more shoulder building. We may get up in here and build around a bit. Okay? You don't really know, but looks very, very positive. We'll see you in the grid lines. Thanks for listening.